Fred is up, stretching, and taking a bath.
No, we'll jump in the bath on. Oh, yeah, beat me to it, dragons. All right, you're first again.
It's a race to the bathtub.
Not for Ogren and Holmier.
Morning.
Morning.
Any dreams last night I should know about?
Um, Group discussion with the Black Knight happened again. Well, the Knight came into the dream last night.
Great.
Funny enough, he started off our entire conversation honoring Azrael, as if he had the right to do so. Then he started going into they started going into his own beliefs and views about expectations and us poisoning Azrael, and with us giving him the choice on how to seek revenge or enact his revenge.
So in other words, pretty much like every cliche villain we can think about.
In a sense, yes. But funny enough, before I woke up, I heard a laugh. After I said a small prayer to the gods, hope granting Azrael protection into any domain that takes him.
That is weird.
Maybe it was just because I said the name of a god and the opposite was the one that responded, hence why I heard the laugh. But either way, in any case, our goal is still the same. And today is no time for stress, no time for strife. Today is a happy day. Because today is the king's coronation. So, best we can do right now is have smiles, wish him great tidings, wish him for a long and prosperous ruling, and long and prosperous reign, and then be on our merry way with stronger connections.
Sounds good to me.
Morning.
Morning. There are invitations on the table.
And Nephrite will give Elise a peck on the cheek and picks up one of the invitations, I believe, for the coronation, if I am presuming correctly.
Yep, they are sealed with the royal insignia.
Morning, Noel.
Morning. I want to send Avenger and Zuri in to wake up Ogwen and Holmir.
Mhm.
Sure. And
And
Zoe will fly over
door.
and peck on the door. Just peck, 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 peck.
I'm just finishing getting washed. He's gonna have a towel wrapped around his waist as he just pokes his head out the door to see the birds. Okay. He's gonna then just poke his head out the door, towel still wrapped around his waist. Now just give me a minute to get dressed.
Wake up,
Thank
Holmir, while
you.
you're at it.
Alright. I'm just gonna pop his head back in, close the door, and then get dressed. Holnir. He's gonna poke Holnir.
Sorry, I went to go grab some water.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Yep, and the rest of you see the housekeeper who is here to get your orders for breakfast.
Same menu as last time?
Yep.
Same order as last time.
Yep. Same
Yeah.
time.
Same.
All right.
Oh, ease off on the pancakes. That's those carbs are going to be a gut blocker.
Only if you don't exercise.
True.
And you didn't have a bath when you woke up, Holnir, so
We did not do much. We did not do much. No need to bath.
He's fine. He's fine.
alright.
Morning, Ogman.
Morning, Joe. He's just gonna give her a peck on the cheek as he walks by for his own seat, which is gonna just be shouldn't sit next to her, but far enough away to give her her own level space.
So yeah, you walk in, Ogman, and you see all the invitations are on the table, and yes, all of you can gather that these are invitations to the coronation today. Upon reading the letters, you're given the time when the coronation starts. What is mostly on the program of the palace, and the details that caught your eye, Nephra, is you could basically wear anything you want as long as it's clean.
Oh my god! We don't have
Yep.
to wear those dresses.
Hold on, just a second. Just for a little bit of tact, Holnir, we need to take care of this. And he's clean.
Looking at his clothes, he's still
Yeah.
he's gonna just where is it? Same thing but on his own clothes.
Yep. And while you do that, all these people are here delivering your breakfast food.
Nice.
And they also drop off a small pamphlet in to call on services in case that you need any laundry done, hair done, makeup done, whatever.
I'm gonna give a polite nod of thanks to the wait staff as they do the serving.
Onir does the same.
The biggest concern that's seeing these invitations, though, is Halnir and I are probably going to need to be in disguise unless asked otherwise. So unless we get information otherwise, I'm throwing on my disguise.
Yes, for now it would probably be best to be in disguise.
Yep.
Please don't tell me I have to wear that stupid hat again.
Probably.
Oh.
Please,
It's
you
gonna take a while.
that character. Ugh. Bending over
Mm-hmm.
like that does murder on your back.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't expect to see a change for several years. It's best not to push our luck.
Yeah. Or even then, light any fuel onto some kind of fire of revolution against this king.
Yeah.
But for now, let's just enjoy the morning, and actually, I'm just gonna read the letter of the time of the coronation, then look at the clock to see how far away it is.
You guys got about an hour and a half till the coronation starts.
We only got an hour and a half till the coronation starts, so I think it starts. He speeds up his eating a little bit, not enough to choke on it, but just enough to be like, yeah, we gotta go.
Yep.
Yep. And for you guys, the way to the palace, it's about a 20-minute walk.
Doesn't hurt to be early.
Yep.
Fashionably early instead of fashionably late.
Yep.
Big crowd.
That, and I also don't know if Kira or Nephrite would prefer to get their makeup done, if at all, so I'm leaving that option up to you, ladies.
I suppose a little makeup wouldn't hurt, I guess. And Nephrite will be right back.
Oh, didn't see that. Whoopsies. Yeah. So to Kira's little comment, he's gonna just respond with a smirk. You don't need it for me.
Oh, not even a little eyeliner?
You're beautiful just the way you are.
Thanks.
I'm gonna go for the joke. He's gonna lean forward almost as if to kiss Kira, but then he's just gonna steal one of her strawberries with a playful smirk.
You're lucky we're going to a fancy gathering. Otherwise, I would have smashed your face with a bit of pancake cake.
Amon offers Kira a little bit of his own food. So we are waiting on sound to return then.
Yep.
Oh wait, we don't have that one. Never mind. I thought to play the Jeopardy waiting theme, but oh well.
No, we do not. Have you still that
Don't
up
want
in
to
the
risk,
Jeopardy game?
Yep, don't want to risk getting a copyright flag or anything.
Mm-hmm.
True. Yeah.
So how's everyone enjoying this session so far?
One word.
Pretty good.
I only have one word to say about it, Cat. Yes.
Okay, if she's not back in 3 minutes, we're gonna move on without her.
Alright. Let it not be said I didn't consider the female members of the party's feelings.
Mm-hmm. So let's just say at this time, people prepare for the coronation in their own way.
Ogren will mostly be making sure his disguise is well enough, as well as playing the role of a mute, because that was part of his original thing of his disguise.
Olnir is making sure his beard looks presentable.
Anything else doing to prepare for the coronation?
Nothing specific. I got for the most part. I got nothing.
Yep. Yeah, Kira just finds a small little crown with a veil to hide her hair. Here to get ready. But I do think with that we will continue on.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys are up top here.
Yep.
As you see, a lot of people here, including dragonborns, tieflings, gnomes.
Seeing this, Ogren is immediately going to just... he's not going to take it off yet. He's not going to take off the hat yet.
Something tells me we shouldn't have tried so hard.
Yeah, good point.
It would have been better if there would have been an invitation to Muirwood, but one thing at a time.
Yeah. forgot that I also gotta get a few things done for that politically.
What did you say?
I'm gonna have grumbled something. Anyway, he just was like, there's a few things I have to do here politically now that I.
Yeah. On one side of the room, you see a lot of the fancy people with, the high class stuff you saw a couple of nights ago, looking at the other side, completely unsure how to react or how to interact. While you see a lot of people in clean casual clothes just making idle conversations with each other. And a lot of them you recognize from the resistance.
Solid. Holnir takes off his hat to
Just to find
reveal
out
himself as a dwarf. For all who's gonna want to insult a dwarf, we're known for our grudges and our tempers. And yes, he is dressed up in a shirt this time.
Yay.
Yep.
But now this is my kind of party. Semi-formal.
I'm gonna just be. Besides the ball from Boss, he doesn't really know how to act out here because for him it was a case of he was being used as a presentation then, so he knew to just keep the absent. That's the first time where it's like, no, he actually has to do stuff. So it's like his mind is like, I have no idea how to act.
Yeah, Kira just locks her arm with his. Just stick with me, okay, Hawkman?
He just whispers into your ear, "Thank you for the save." And he'll be following Kira and her lead. Fine, Kira.
Hey, no! You see...
Incoming bro hug.
Yep, you see
Oh, hey, Alex.
Alex come and give you a dragon strength bear hug.
Ah! Well, considering, by comparison, what would his strength be? You know what, contested. You know what the heck with it.
God.
Contesting bro hug.
Yeah. So that would be athletics.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, just let me get his character sheet out. Loads. No, it's not. It's not as strong as he anticipated.
Hmm. Dang, according to that modifier, he's stronger than me, but trust me, my fiance has stronger hugs, Alex.
Sorry. Fiance.
Don't you remember Lorelei
Yeah,
Clemson?
right. Sorry, it's just a lot's happened in the past couple of days.
No kidding. And that was a detail I didn't get to tell you. I think amongst all the others, you were the last one I had to share that info with.
Yeah. Well, at least the others are all right. Right?
Yep, they are. Well, I'm sure. Well, there was a ball a few months ago while they were still under Rathcran's influence, and well, they did attack, and they've since been detained, and hopefully now that that whole mess is taken care of, they'll eventually be let out. But
Hmm.
to clarify, Cactus, I think I only got to tell Nash and Jessica about that. But anyway.
Or at least the big dragon's voice is out of our heads, and we're free. And look around, Dragonborn and the community. Still rough patches, but at least they're talking with each other and not having us up to knife point. But what about Jessica? Is she okay?
Yeah, I believe she was the only one we were able to get out of Lestalem after. Well, she was able to be. Well, tongue twister. Yeah, I'm tongue tied and all that, but I believe she was the only one that wasn't taken after the fallout from Lestalem. I believe she was. She should be safe in Mirrorwood, where Lori's currently residing with alongside the old citizens, along with Ogman's clan.
Clan?
Yep. Yeah, half orcs.
I see. And you think they got room for one more?
Hopefully, there's always hope for expansion. Because, original citizens, half orcs, and any other refugees, we definitely got us. Mirrorwood's not going to be as small as it used to be.
Yeah, just I really, really want to go and apologize to Jessica for everything that's happened. And with the others being And I could just see they already in Boss. Sure, they got no use for someone like me. And as for Luna, gods, I hope she's still alright.
I believe she's still holed up at the keep back in Boss.
Wait, what?
Hopefully we can get. Yeah,
She's
she.
She's
Oh
alright.
yeah, we found her in Greymore. We found Greymore, and that's where she was, and she followed us back.
Greymore?
And yeah, long story.
But she's safe. And you almost see him break down into tears. Oh, thank God. Thank God she's safe. Thank you.
No,
Thank
hey,
you.
it's no problem. Yeah. Look, I don't like idling near the entrance. Other people might be coming in. Let's just head down and just wait for the coronation.
Alright. And I'm probably gonna leave after the coronation anyway and head to Muirwood. If you can lay a message to my sister saying that I'm there, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll let her know next time I see her.
Thank you.
Yeah, Elise and Nephrite just saw Abby and Prithvi just, hi!
Hi! Hello. And that's my cue to leave.
Oh, sorry if we were interrupting anything.
No, you weren't. That's my sister, Dofia. She's being the protective older sister.
Oh, so Elise just in reverse. I'm your girlfriend. I have full right in saying that.
Depending. But what if you could be these flowers in my hair? Do you think they look pretty enough for the coronation?
I think they look lovely.
And
Also,
hey,
Elise, how's it not my job to be overprotective?
you can say that because you're taller than me, but I'm older than you. I'm the one who's supposed to be overprotective.
No, it's a sibling's job, regardless of status, to be protective of your siblings. However, being overprotective, Amael, do I need to remind you of how you and I first met? And how overprotective I was of everybody when we first met Kira? And I mean Kira. Oh, yeah, and the time that we met Augment. And the time that we met Holnier. That is being overprotective. Gotta make up for being the youngest in the family somehow. Touche, touche. But there's one other thing you gotta remember. Prissy can fend for herself. We may have missed a lot of it, but look at the friends that she's made. She's in good hands.
And I did promise to take her home after the coronation. You have nothing to worry about, Elige.
He said, I'm glad that she has made friends, so she can also fend for herself. And as Abby said, she promises to make sure Prissy gets home safely. Just like how I promised that when all of this is over, I have to come with you back to Haymore so I can have dinner with your family. With you present. And point for the girlfriend.
Okay, now all I see is that Minnie Maui keeping tally.
And also Cactus correction on the tally. It's correction on the tally. It's Nephrite 5, Elige 1. Because back in Thelene, he actually did win that argument when Nephrite was bone dead tired, but still functioning for a day.
And
But I would say after all the gossips, all the reuniting, and Holnir finally finding food. Bells?
yep, bells, as you are all welcomed into the throne room. And this is going to be a lot of people, so please bear with me with this.
We gotcha.
No problem.
These will try to be as close to the front as physically possible.
Well, Nephrite will be right beside him. The hero's gotta be front and center, so that way we can play as security. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, you
I'm
never know if
moving
someone's
all
going to come in from the back. So,
Oop.
so,
I see, I see.
You're fine.
We literally didn't say anything.
No, just someone pinned me that a guy was over near the stairs.
Oh.
Ah, gotcha.
Okay, the rest of you can start coming in.
Right.
If as you start to see the crowd coming in, you also see Garland onto the stage, pacing and getting everything ready. You hear a couple of murmurs from the crowd. Till the trumpets start listening. Words.
Announcing the arrival. I can't name any of the characters, so yeah, go ahead. I
Yeah.
just wanted to get that joke out of the way.
First stepping up, you see Aiko as well as Dion holding what looks to be a scepter and a crown each. Then you hear the big trumpets as let's see. Presenting the Queen of Boss, Cassandra. And you see her walking down holding the goblet. And now, all rise to meet His Royal Majesty, Prince Rodrigue, as you see the doors open up behind you, and you see the prince start to walk in.
And just as the prince is walking, Nefre gives a bow like she did to the queen.
Yeah, Ogden will give a bow to the now king. Well, my friend, that current coronation king, as we all know, Cordelia. So
Yep. Everyone starts bowing towards His Highness as he walks down the red carpet. And as soon as he gets to the foot of where the thrones are, he kneels before Garland. And with a loud booming voice, you hear Garland recite the vows of protection and justice that the king had to uphold for his rule. You hear Rodrigue swore to the oaths in a kind but strong voice. And as he's proceeding, yes?
No, sorry, I just sneezed.
Losing tight.
Thank you.
Yes.
And stop it.
And as they finish the vows, you see Dion go forward and present the crown onto Roderick's head. And you see Iko present him with what looks to be a royal scepter that he holds in one of his hands. And then Garland steps aside for a bit as the queen presents him with the goblet of Tor. And give me one moment. As and I totally clicked on the wrong thing.
Wait, I can't see it.
Yeah, just give me a moment, people.
No problem.
Oh, it looks nice.
And she bellows out that this goblet is the security of the promise to protect the people and rule with the aid of the gods, their wisdom, and to uphold their virtues to the people. And when Rodrigue says yes, she places the goblet on his hand. It fits perfectly as he stands up and holds out his hand, his gauntlet hand with the scepter high, as Garland proclaims, "Hail to the king!" And the whole room yells, "Hail!
Hail to the king!
Other will also yell, "Hail to the king!"
Hail to the king. And out of character, hail to the king, baby.
Ah!"
I was
Oh,
thinking,
that's
you for a
I'm
scramble.
going to sing it. I'm not going to burst out this song, don't worry.
Hail.
And with that, he steps down on the throne as everyone bows. And he looks out to the people looking at him with... You could kind of tell that he's nervous, but he's trying to hide it. My father once ruled this kingdom with justice and fairity to all the land. But after the death of his wife, darkness swallowed him, blocked out every conceivable way of help imaginable. Thus, our once shiny beacon of hope for the city crumbled at the darkness that ultimately swallowed him. As king, I need to put the futures of my people over my family's shadow. Thus, to this day, Salius will no longer close the doors to anyone outside, but welcome them with open arms, and hopes to teach the future generations to give this place the learning we need to strive towards a better tomorrow. And which is why on this day, the Salius will open its doors again to all races, big, small, and everywhere in between. And we give this land its beacon of hope again. And anyone who's in the front can see him bite his tongue a bit before standing up. And I urge each and every one of you that although the path of change may be met with some resistance and different trials of their own, but we hold our heads up high, look to the skies, and see things beyond our own means. And for the good of Alphateria, that we rise to meet the occasions and strive towards a brighter future together. I vow to protect every single soul that comes to Celius's gates and beyond. I will lead this land with a strong fist, but fair, to a world where everyone is equal, and that we join our hands in unity with our brothers and sisters in the neighboring cities, and vanquish every darkness that's set to try us with chains of servitude and devastation. This is my promise to everyone, from today to tomorrow, and to the futures beyond the eyes can see. You see almost everyone clap. Some really, really hard, some out of respect, and others, they clap, but they're not too sure what it would mean to them. As the king sits back down, and everyone goes back to their small idols conversations. And with the band playing, you had to see some of the races come to the middle and dance with each other.
Yes.
And Kira offers her hand to Ogman.
Damn it, I was typing out my thing. Damn it. I'll just send it right now with what I got.
Yes.
Sue me.
And And anyone who is dancing, performance check with advantage.
Yay, I know I need it.
it.
See, I told you I need it. Again, the dice cuts are either you roll really well or you roll really terribly. I never get.
I got
the
it.
Oh, thank God Elise had a net 20 because I got a 5.
My hope is that Kira can at least save our dance at the very least from being terrible.
I'm gonna try. Give me a moment.
Here's the thing. I'm either going to get a 5 or I'm going to get a nat 1. You know what?
That for idea sound. You you burned a 1. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm
that's what Kira
happy
said.
about that. You know what? I forgot to hit long rest. But brand new day. Flash the genius on myself. Turn that 5 into a 10.
I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the 20 and the 10, Alicia and Nephra pretty much glide through the dance floor with barely an issue. While Augman and Kira, it's a little rocky to start, but they eventually got into the groove of the music and do not a perfect dance, but
Good enough.
Good enough. And meanwhile, Halnir just chucked the dance floor all together to go back for food.
Chuck
He
the
just
dance,
said,
I want food.
He said, bump this, I'm getting some food. Even though he's pretty much the better dancer out of all of us, stat-wise.
Leave that for when we go to Wyberry.
I know what
that's-
that means.
You get to see him dancing in the hula.
Oh, jeez.
I think that'll be a
Oh,
nice.
doesn't
Oh, sorry.
wait? Doesn't Holnir have a kilt? I fits.
Yes.
Moving on before we let me say, get on
Further.
with it.
It's part of the reason
Yes,
why
don't.
he spent. It's the reason why he spent so long there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's not bring out Navi. Stop it.
I was about to.
Yeah.
Please don't.
Yeah.
But as the celebration continues,
Yeah. And I'll each make a perception check for me, please. Yeah, you look back in the dancing and you pretty much see your sister with like anime wonder eyes. Like
oh boy.
she has never seen Alish dance and she's taken in every single memory of this.
Not making the reference.
I would almost ask, does Nephra need to roll a perception just to see the Queen's reaction or Eichel's reaction?
That would be perception, yes.
And normal, not at advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Two nat ones in a row.
No, I wasted a nat 1. I officially got a nat 1 this time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dice wise, you've rolled 2 in a row now.
Yeah, you're
Hey.
more focused on keeping your footwork in order
Up to
to
snuff.
dance than looking at everyone else. But you do notice how Legion is this nice new light.
You know what? I'll take it.
As will the
That's
shippers.
that's what she's saying in her head. Just, you know what? I'll take this.
Yes, but soon the hours of the day go by and the coronation starts to wrap up as the guests start leaving in their own time. And as soon as I am done, you will be left alone with the king, with the new king, the queen, and the royal.
Got you dragged Avenger as well.
Dang it!
Yeah, I got him.
We got him. But
Yep.
I think we need a certain dwarf in here. Hold here, stop gorging on food and get in here.
Out of character joke. We just see Holnir coming in with the tray of food in his mouth stuffed.
On that, I would not be surprised.
Again, that was an out of character.
You hear a happy hum as he walks in.
I take the food was delicious.
Aye. Stopped myself. This is for you lot, since I noticed you weren't eating.
Thank you, Holnir.
Yes, thank you.
In the meantime, you see Rodrigue just collapse on the throne and going, and be honest, are all royal gatherings like this exhausting? It's something you will get used to in time, my dear nephew.
I was gonna speak up after she says that. You're just gonna love the politicking system as well. Which I will sadly have to get into with you right now.
Yes. My aunt told me that you are the leader of the Black Claw gang.
Yeah. After a battle with my own father, which, not really gonna get into too much, but, yeah.
She told me the gist of it, and now that the Black Claw gang is reside in Muirwood.
Yeah, they're also one of our own with an Iron Maw that I promised I'd try to get at the earliest convenience, which seems to be now. As well as trying to get the fact of trying to bring the Blackwell claim to more of a peaceful era instead of nomadic and pretty much barbaric era.
We will certainly put in a good word for that.
Thank you, that's gonna help a lot. Anyone else got anything else to say besides me?
If you're expecting me to go anything political, I can save that for a far later date. The only political thing I would need to have cleared up is clearance for traveling through the skies. For the exact same reason you are aware of.
You mean with the mech dragon I saw?
Yes.
As long as we
it.
get your guild's consent and contract that you'll not use that mech dragon to destroy towns, I welcome it. But you will in order for that, you will have to send someone from your guild to come here so we can complete the contract.
I can have that arranged. Somehow, some way, but I can have that arranged. Or, wait, out of character. Does, God dang it, the guy that was also from Nemia.
Albite?
Sid?
No, not Albite. The leader of the resistance here.
Sid.
Yeah, that
Sid.
yep, Sid.
Does Sid still have one of the earrings? Because technically he was a part of the Crystal Forge prior, but he still holds the title there. Would Sid be able to make the contract and sign it?
Well, technically he is retired from the Crystal Forge. So
Dang it. Well, let's revert back to the first question. Doesn't he still have an earring from us?
maybe.
No, no. As far as I remember, the only person that had an earring from us was Azriel, and we got that back.
Okay. Well, dang it, I gotta resort to snail mail. Because I don't know
I mean,
sending.
I can send a message to Nemia. Who do you want me to
Can you
send it
send-
to?
Can you send it to Albite?
Sure. 25 words or less.
Albite, I need a representative to come to Celius to make a contract for clearance regarding air travel across Celius. Oh wait, no, I am well over.
Yeah.
Okay, let me rethink this. Albite, I need a representative to come to Celius regarding air travel clearance. The king is willing to make a contract.
Should add new king if you can.
Okay. If I add the word new in front of king, then that would just make it 23 words. So I still got 2 words left.
From Nephrite. That's your last 2 words.
Yes, from Nephrite.
Yeah, I am literally counting my fingers as you are doing the sending, like they did in Campaign 2 of Critical Role.
I was counting as well, and I noticed when I went to my second hand that would put me at 30.
So, while Elise would make sure that, he had the full message and the correct number of words, and then he'd cast the sending spell and send that to Albright.
Alright.
Well, with that said and done, there is one more thing I also just thought of now as well. And that's our wanted posters.
Well, yeah, are we in the clear because we just revealed ourselves here, and I think some of the people may have just thought about getting a free bounty.
Don't worry. The wanted posters are all being taken down as we speak.
Oh,
Oh.
thank the gods.
I'm also sending messages to the neighboring kingdoms as we speak. Reruling that law that my father passed down, that anyone that has monstrous features or devil features are to be helped and treated like any other normal person.
Yay! I mean, I kind of beat y'all to the punch on that, but still, yay!
And the only thing that remains left is the business with the gauntlet.
Yes, but before that, I know you were all involved in the incident in Calum. Now, my father gave a falsified report to every paper, but I want to hear the truth of it from you.
You're gonna hear you're gonna hear 3 different versions. Since most of us were in one area, the other two were spectating. So they have their own versions. Which version you want to hear?
The more direct version.
Okay, so the main group. Who wants to go first?
The player is drawing a blank.
Yeah,
Because it's been over 2 years.
Yeah.
Holy croak.
yeah. In the midst of the fireworks, a big green crack in the sky appeared, and there was the image of a giant serpent.
I see.
And the fire came down from the sky, and then we blacked out.
We woke up as prisoners.
By the order.
Yes.
Yep.
Specifically my mother.
Your mother.
Ugh.
So I'm not the only one who has family issues.
Boy.
Logan just raises his hand to be like, I'm part of that club as well, but mine's dealt with.
So, just so you make to make a distinction, she may be my biological mother. She will never be my mom.
And that's exactly how I see it.
Understandable. I take it your mother is part of the order.
Yes, one of the leaders. We will need to spend some kind of effort to try to find where she's at.
Well, just as I agreed to let Boss have some of its refugees make homes in Celius, Boss will have Celius's full support. And, well, in one way, words.
Out of character, the final battle.
Well, not only help with any restoration if needed, but also helping you with your quest. So yes. But I needed the truth of the incidents from you lot to know what kind of situation you are in, as well as what I need to do from this side to give you as much support we need in case something should go wrong.
That's right, you're probably going to hit an idea I have. And he looks directly at Nephrite.
Most of the time I do.
We give the earring to the king so that way they can give it to their advisor. Whoever you deem that may be in the future.
While Augment, that is actually a wonderful idea. I'm surprised that none of you notice who his advisor actually is.
Ungrin points to.
At least
There you go.
I lost my headphones there, so I didn't
It's
hear all of that.
And
It's okay.
Rodrigue is going. While I trust Dion completely, he's more of my bodyguard knight as well as my lover.
I was thinking it was the grizzled one right there. He points to Garland.
He's more of my military advisor right now. I still need my most trusted advisor, which I am thinking of giving to Abby when she comes back.
Oh, fair
Now
enough.
that is a wonderful idea.
Make sure you offer her the
And
job before she returns Priffy, though. So that way she has some time to think about it.
I almost wanted to guess and say Prithvi would have been the advisor if we didn't recommend for her to go home so soon.
As much as I feel for Priffy, she is more of a healer than an advisor.
I agree.
But Abby is a wonderful choice.
But I
So,
think on that note, we proposed the trade as he stands up and walks towards you all. An earring for the goblet.
And we have an earring that's extra.
I have one request before we leave.
Yes.
Yeah?
I would like my kill.
Heh.
Kill.
oh, the Black Dragon.
Yes, the
Oh.
big dragon that we killed it. Well, I killed.
I'm sorry, I don't know what my father did to that dragon. We're still searching the palace for anything that he left behind.
Well,
Pardon
if you
educated,
find
yes.
anything, specifically its skull, please have it sent to Vilkaldur.
I already have
My family would love this.
Again, I think I have an educated guess where it is, and I don't think it's going to be pretty retrieving it. Remember the whirlpool of blood I found in the underground passages?
I was there.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what
the
I'm
rest of
thinking.
us weren't.
But
Yeah.
yes.
So as far as the gauntlet itself is concerned, it would probably be best to give it to the Queen. And the fact that none of us were found worthy of carrying it.
Fair enough. He says as Cassandra comes forwards and gently takes the goblet. And as she does, she just pulls Roderick into a big giant hug.
And then Liege will cast sending a. Well, actually, he'll use the earring.
Yep.
And trellis.
Yes. I'm here.
We need magical transportation for the group back to Boss. I don't want to take any risks trying to transport this across the land.
I'll see what I can do on my end. Never really had to transport this many people before. Where are you guys?
There's
In the
8 of us
throne room.
total, and we are currently in the throne room of Celius. With the new king.
Oh, well, a happy kingship, I guess. But, anyway, I should be able to get all 6 of you back, no problem.
Seven total.
Eight.
I said there's 8 because
Oh,
'Cause
eight.
you're tired. We're sorry for keeping you up this late.
You think I'd be used to this by now.
Oh, you never got used to it.
It'll be an hour or so for me to figure this out this quickly. I'm used to doing like 5 maximum from out of the city.
All I have to say
All
is,
right.
Charles, you got this.
Take your time. Better to do it right than to rush the job.
And Rodney said, I did have a carrot prepared for you guys, just in case.
Well, as Alish said, well, yes, we'll have a carriage, and well, yes, we can defend ourselves. For all we know, we might end up getting ambushed by any member of the order that's left, and even then, we don't really know the numbers either. So.
Right. I'm more concerned with the Green Knight showing up with reinforcements. Like I said, I don't want to take any chances with this item.
Well, maybe I could just teleport the one that has the item right now, and then the rest of you can come by carriage.
Now that makes the most sense.
Yeah, so you know what? Teleport the Queen and Eichel back, because they're both here, if you remember. And we'll take the carriage back, if that's okay with you, Your Majesty.
If you're sure.
Yeah.
We'll be right behind you.
We're capable of defending ourselves, and without the sensitive item, then we'll be more relaxed.
And besides, we'll only be a few hours behind you.
Alright. We will see you back in Boston.
Yep.
See you back home.
Alright, just give me a few minutes here. First, Trellis says as you hear bottles being broken in the earring. Then you see Trellis quickly appears, grabs the Eichel and the Queen, and then disappears.
Oh, we're... do anyone know what time it is?
And then, they'll finish up with Phyllis is like, secure the item as quickly as possible. Thank you. We'll see you soon.
I'll see you soon. And best of luck. And with that, you follow Dion as he leads you to a back entrance exit with carriage waiting to take you back to Boss, and that is where we're gonna end it tonight, guys.
Yay! Cat,
And
I will say this: a part of me was terrified. Like, okay, where's the assassination attempt coming?
At least it was on the lookout too, because there was a couple of situations where it would have been really opportunity to try, but I'm glad that nothing was attempted.
Dang.
Yes.
And like I said for my final comment, sorry not sorry for what I'm about to say, but it's the
final
countdown.
countdown.
Yep, I will say this, guys. We are nearing the end game here.
We're in the end game.
Gosh dang it.
Meaning it is my guess that we are ending this campaign either at level 15 or level 16.
I'm thinking level 16, and let me explain why.
Okay.
Either we're gonna be either we're going to be killing Ultier and the Green Knight at the same time, and we're going to get our level up that way at the very end. Or B, we're going to be facing off against one of them, and then the last one is going to be part of our final battle with where we get another level up at the end of that.
Liege is honestly trying to make it to where we take on Altier and then the Knight. It is possible that the Knight could show up with Altier, but Altier has shown a tendency to not really be
A team player?
a team player. And I don't want to fight both of them back to back without a break.
Same.
Or at the same time?
Yeah, at the same time, I could probably manage that. You know, it'd be a tougher fight, but I think that we could manage it if we, work on our strategy and teamwork.
Yeah.
And plus, on top of that, for either fight, we have backup. We have the Black Claw clan that is ready to fight with their leader at any given point in time. If we tell them ahead of time, because depending on where we are, they're going to need to travel.
Yeah.
We have the armies of Celius now and Boss to back us up in case we need them.
We have Nemia to back us up as well.
Uh-huh. We have Atita to back us up as well, if any of them are fighters. But if not, we have any and all of the underbelly of basically the underbelly of the law in Atita to back us up. In other words, we may need to get Saber to join us for the final battle. And
Probably off
there's
screen.
one more thing. Oh yes, Nephrite had the freaking horn to call for Dezo's dad and the rest of the dragons in Dragonborn that used to be a part of the Dragon Liberation. So we have our own makeshift army. Yeah, and also Haymore. I mean, not Haymore, Greymore. No, and Haymore too. So we got both of them for magic as well.
Don't forget about one
So
other thing, because give me a second to pull up I closed the map. Because what is that location across the? Give me a second. No.
Greystone Port and Thalassa?
yep.
Oh,
Yeah, we also have there as well.
so one of the things that Elise might tell the new king is that he might want to have posters of himself made and sent out to the different towns, including Highmore, to spread the official word of the new king.
But for either major battle we go through, if either one of them have an army, we have our own army that can help us tenfold.
And we also have a hole there. I had to make that joke. I'm sorry.
I knew someone had to.
I'm kind of figuring that with Altier, we're going to have to get to her as quickly as possible.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Trebuchet. With a whole new as the ammo.
If we use a trebuchet, it's gonna take months for Nephrite to make it and calibrated.
Which we don't have.
And then there's the traveling with it problem. So yeah.
Now, if you want to just do a makeshift trebuchet, then Holnir, Alish, cast catapult on Holnir, use him as cannon fodder, and boom! There's your makeshift trebuchet right there.
Nope, catapult only has a 5-pound limit.
Oh,
No, if I upcast it, it's an additional 5 pounds per level upcasting, but it's normally on objects, and Holnir is a living creature, not an
Simple.
object.
Simple shape change.
Nope.
Polymorph turn him into a brick.
Okay.
Now turn him
you
into a
don't
cow.
have-
Fesha lavash.
uh,
But anyway, I got to get to sleep, so because work. So night.
do you?
Good night.
Yep. Night, Storm.